Let's try something new today. Let me tell you how you can manifest using the movie K-pop Demon Hunters on Netflix. And this is going to be like a funny video. Like, I hope you can find the humor in me looking at a Hollywood production, but trying to have you watch it with different glasses. And obviously, everything I look at is with these divine spiritual glasses because this is what I fill my mind up with every day. This is my work. This is what I do with my clients. I help them elevate by changing their inner worlds. And if you want to work with me, link is in the description. But for this video, I'm going to go through some of the lyrics and try to show you how they are really about manifestation, or they could be about manifestation, so that when you listen to them, if you are already listening to some of the music from that movie, how it just really makes sense to level up your own consciousness with this song. So I'm making this because I thought, why not? I was watching the movie with my wife and I was thinking, yeah, I really see the greater scripture story behind it all. So let's start with one of the songs. And if you have not watched it, it's like this. It's actually a Hollywood production, but it has like this slight anime vibe, which makes sense because it's about Korean pop culture. And yeah, so watch it if you are into that kind of stuff. So let's take the song Free to begin with. I tried to hide, but something broke. I tried to sing, couldn't hit the notes. The words kept catching in my throat. I tried to smile, I was suffocating though. But here with you, I can finally breathe. You say you're no good, but you're good for me. I've been hoping to change, now I know we can change. But I won't if you're not by my side. So when I heard this, I was thinking that could have been a verse sung to God. This could be, instead of Rumi in the movie singing it to what is his, Genu, then it could actually just be to God, Allah, consciousness, source, whatever you believe in. Like, but here with you I can finally breathe. And a lot of people feel like that when they claim their own power, when they go within and they realize that consciousness can be whatever you would like it to be. When you focus your own awareness on something, it grows. So I've been hoping to change, now I know we can change. And that is, again, that relationship. So you in your ego cannot change. You, in combination with God, consciousness, whatever you call it, can change. And the last sentence, but I won't if you're not by my side. And then the chorus, why does it feel right every time I let you in? Why does it feel like I can tell you anything? All the secrets that keep me in change, and all the damage that might make me dangerous. You got a dark side, guess you're not the only one. What if we both tried fighting what we're running from? We can't fix it if we never face it. What if we find a way to escape it? And that's, I think it's self-explanatory actually. Like letting your power flow, letting God into your system, just handing over some of your power to the divine, that is actually realizing that you hold all the power. So letting go of power means having all the power. Instead of keeping yourself stuck in these chains where they are holding you back, and you are actually in that moment giving your power away to everyone else. And then like there comes this post-chorus that is really something else. We can't fix it if we never face it. Let the past be the past till it's weightless. So that is what you're doing with me here on the channel. You are letting the past be the past until it's weightless. And what most people do is they cling on to their past, identify with it, say, yeah, I was traumatized in childhood, so I'm still traumatized. My parents told me I was like this, so I continue to be like that. That is the story I know. And what this really says to you is just let it be. We're not trying to forget it. we are accepting that we used to identify with it, but now it's simply not in the present moment something you identify with. And by doing that, you will make it weightless. It will be in you. There's no deleting memories. There are accepting memories. There's no deleting stuff you used to do. It's simply acceptance. Then it holds no weight. It holds only weight if you judge it all the time. All the bad stuff you did, judge it. All the bad stuff that occurred to you, you judge it. You keep on thinking of it. So that's we have talked about that before. It's again like the experience in itself, it's neither good nor bad. It's your judgment and what you believe about that experience in your life that makes it so. Yeah. So to make this video not too long, let's go over to another song in the video, Golden. And it starts off with, I was a ghost, I was alone, then a Korean sentence, and then given the throne, I didn't know how to believe. I was the queen that I'm meant to be. I lived 2 lives, tried to play both sides, but I couldn't find my own place. I was called a problem child because I got too wild, but now that's how I'm getting paid, right? So that's, you cannot read that. If you listen to that song, if you go find the lyrics, you cannot read that again now without putting scripture into it, without putting manifestation into it. You were. I was a ghost. I was alone. Given the throne, I didn't know how to believe I was the queen I was meant to be. So that is what I tell you all the time. You have the throne. You are sitting on it in every moment. But most of the time, you're looking so much outside of yourself that you don't know that you're sitting on it. You never forget your power. You never lose your power. Or you do forget your power. You never lose it. You never don't have it. It's always there. But you have to claim it. And I didn't know how to believe that's a sentence that has existed in a lot of you guys watching this video. I lived 2 lives, tried to play both sides. That's also very good, right? You live this life like a lot of the time in your ego, some of the time in your power. You create stuff, you decreate stuff, you create bad stuff. You try to play both sides. You try to control the world when you can, and then when you realize you can't, then okay, I'll hand over control. But I couldn't find my own place because I called a problem child because I got too wild. But now that's how I'm getting paid, and that's really also so. Both these 2 sentences is actually very good because your ego is called a problem child because it gets too wild. That is manifesting on your behalf bad stuff. You keep on worrying about bills. You keep on worrying about stuff happening to you in your life, right? But what happens when you realize that you can control that ego and direct attention to something beautiful? But now that's how I'm getting paid, right? So that problem child is only a problem child because it's a beast you haven't tamed. And when you can use that power, right? Realize you are very powerful. You're creating all the time. You're just creating the wrong stuff. Then you can take that attention and create good stuff. I'm done hiding. Now I'm shining like I'm born to be. We're dreaming hard. We came so far. Now I believe. We're going up, up, up. It's our moment. You know, together we're glowing. Gonna be golden, right? So that obviously is a nice little tie on it, right? Done hiding, meaning you are done not staying in your power. And for most people, that is a matter of falling to the lowest level of power so you don't have anywhere else to go. That is why spiritual awakening oftentimes coming from just hitting the rock bottom. And sometimes people manifest that into their lives so they can finally get better. I've seen it a bunch of times that it is these catastrophic events. It is these very hard moments in our lives that turn us to God, Allah, consciousness, awareness, that turns us inwards to look at our power from the inside. Now I'm shining like I'm born to be. And I've seen this with my clients, but also with you guys in the comments, like, When you realize this, you start shining. You find a light, a lantern inside of you. It's just a switch, and when you click it, you can't really go back. Your awareness level never goes back to not having switched, turned on that light. We're dreaming hard. We came so far now, I believe. So dreaming hard is really also a big part of manifestation, right? We're going up, 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 and that's also raising your consciousness. Raising your consciousness, it is taking cerebral fluid and sending it to the pineal gland. It could be all sorts of stuff in manifestation terms. It's our moment, together we're glowing, gonna be golden. And together, it is you, your conscious, and your subconscious. It is you and God, you and Allah, you and consciousness, you and awareness, right? It is the combination of how do I direct my attention and the facilitator of that attention, right? Those two, together, they are golden. If you can direct your attention, be very, very, have a clear intention with it, direct it at only thoughts you like, only feelings you like, then together with your subconscious, you will change your world. This is manifestation, right? Manifestation is claiming your power. It's not a trick you employ. I know you see it on TikTok. Do this for 3-6-9 method. It really doesn't matter what method you use, right? It really doesn't matter if it's the banana method you use. What you need to realize is that it is the belief you need to use. The belief that you are the creator of the world, that you can create everything you want by becoming it already. And becoming it already is really a matter of finding the luxury within. It's a matter of allowing yourself to be it. Yeah, but I can't feel rich. You can. Your old you, the non-rich part of your identity is telling you that you're not allowed because you don't have money in your bank account. But you are allowed. The pain in your body is telling you it's not okay to feel healthy. Well, it is okay. And allow yourself that great luxury. It's time to really start living a life where your internal peace is not your external peace. So things can be burning, and you're still like this calm ocean sea inside. Right? And it's not a coincidence that I'm talking about you as water and the outside is burning, because that water can put that fire out, right? If you stay in that power, everything becomes the ocean. Your power never leaves you. And sometimes your partner or your colleague or Fox News, whatever, right? They can talk you into losing your power. Care about this stuff. Please care about this stuff. Give your power away to that. Get annoyed by that. Get doubtful about your life, right? Get anxious. No. Just stay inside, right? Stay inside your own house. And I don't think we have to make this video too long. Hopefully it was a funny little break in your day. If you have been watching K-pop Demon Hunters with your kids or just by yourself, you're totally allowed to watch it by yourself. And it's also an entrance, like an invitation for you to, when you watch a movie, what is there a story behind it? Like, what do I see in terms of analogies? And if you watch this movie, I think you will see a lot of analogies. Like, there's this great sentence from the Quran where the shaitan, the devil, says, I merely whispered to you, but you chose to listen. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing. And that is also what is happening, right, in this movie, is that all through the movie, the devil, shaitan, the ego, whatever you call the bad side of it, it keeps on talking to these people, and they feel trapped because they believe they are trapped. And what we see at the end of the movie is it's a matter of choosing to listen to that or choosing not to do it. And that's also what you have to do right now. It's a choice. Start with a choice, not an easy choice, But it starts with the choice, will I start building my own internal world, find my power inside? Or will I choose listening to that outside world, to that thought in my head that I have identified with for a long time? But I'm telling you, you don't have to. Most of the thoughts you have, the feelings you have, it was presents from your parents, right? And a lot of them were shitty presents, telling you that, yeah, I was also always bad at math, so you are the same, right? That's a shitty present to give your kids. Why would you manifest that on their behalf, right? That's just an example, but you can see how parents do that automatically. And I'm not shaming or blaming you guys who have done that, because I have 3 small kids. I know how it is to reflect your own life into them. I know how it is. But I'm telling you, manifest great stuff on behalf of your kids, like you are beginning to do on behalf of your own life right now. Yeah. So 15 minutes. Hope you can use it for something good. Get out of here.